Hello, hello, hello. My name's Sam. You're watching So That Sparkle with Sam, and this is Joe, my son, aka Baby Sparkles, as he has now been named by some of you lovely lot. So it is day 14 of Vlogmas, and as promised, we are going to have Quizmas. Now, if you watched my Vlogmas last year, me and Joe did a quiz last year where I showed him various sewing tools and notions, and he had to name them. And it was hilarious, even if we do say so ourselves.
And it was 46 minutes long, so if any of you watched it,
well done. So yeah, so grab yourself a cuppa, get yourself settled in. This time we are going to do a name that film from the costume quiz. So Joe, I know nothing about this. Joe has organised all of the photography, all of the photos, all of the questions, and I am just going to be the brain. So we're going to flash up on don't laugh. Kids who'd haven't they? So the pictures are going to flash up on the screen. I'm going to be looking at them on Joe's phone. You're going to be seeing them at the same time as me on the screen, and we are going to guess what the costume is from, what film the costume is from, and I think if I got to guess the actor as well,
yeah,
because that's funny, because I can never remember a name.
That one from that thing. With
that man from the thing that was in, in the one that had the umbrella and the that one,
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke, correct, well done. So that's what we're going to do. I hope that's okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to stop filming for a second. We're just going to set up and I'll see you back in a sec.
Right, so I'm going to show Mum the picture. You're going to see it on the screen. I'm going to give some clues, and then Mum's going to try and guess who the actor is in the photo and what the film is, and then also say a few things about what you think about the costume, if you could make it.
No.
All right.
Okie dokie. So it's the person that's wearing the costume, the actor that is wearing the costume, and the film. Yeah. So play at home, folks. You're going to get a little bit of time. I'll do a little bit of blurb about, chatting about it, so you'll have a chance to play at home before I do my guesses, and then Joe will tell me. Will you tell me straight away, or should we do it at the end?
I'll tell you straight away.
Excellent. Okie dokie.
Right. We'll start with a fairly easy one.
Excellent. Okay.
So this is a great film. This is one of my sister's favourite films, and it came out in the early 2000s, and yeah, I think it inspired a lot of young women to go in a certain profession. So
I think the answer to this question is, could I make the costume, or would I want to make the costume? I think the answer to the latter is no. I can't really see. I mean, I do love making knickers, but Sublime to Ridiculous comes to mind. Now, I'm pretty sure I know the movie, and I'm pretty sure I know the actor, but because I think I know, I'm doubting myself. I'm like, is it that one, or is it the other one, or is it the one that I've got confused with? Now, if you ask me for leading men, I'd know them straight away. But yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a mind blank on the actress's name.
What's the film?
So the film is 100% Legally Blonde.
There we go.
And
do you want a clue?
Do you know what my first thing was though? Was Bridget Jones' Diary.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that's a different fancy dress mishap. So, and that's where I've got myself.
Yeah. As opposed to someone who is next to a fork, she is.
Eh?
She's not next to a fork.
Oh no, I know who it is.
Who is it?
It's Witherspoon.
She's Witherspoon. Do you know her first name?
No, I've completely forgotten now.
The peanut snacks that Simon likes. the peanut butter chocolate.
Oh, it's Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, there
It
we go.
is Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, I did know that. Oh,
Right.
see, I told you I'm rubbish at names.
That's Flying Colours.
Did you get that one right? That was an easy one, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think we're going to go with another easy one.
Okay, he says.
So here you are. So
Oh, I've never seen this film.
yeah, I mean, it's a good film, but I don't think you'd like it. It's very bloody and violent.
I know I wouldn't like it.
I've
never seen this film. I think I know kind of what it's about, but I've never seen it. Sorry, carry on.
It's directed by Quentin Tarantino, starring this person and as well as so many other people, Lucy Liu, Samuel L. Jackson. There are quite a few famous people in both part 1 and part 2 of this movie. This is the first part.
Is it just one word?
It's 2 words.
Oh, okay.
That rhyme. That's all I'm giving you.
2 words that rhyme.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Jack Black. That's a completely different film.
No, that's a person.
Oh, the film is 2 words that rhyme, not the lady's name.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
The film is 2 words that rhyme.
Oh, I'm really rubbish at this.
I
think the thing is, as soon as it came up, I knew, and then as soon as you asked me to think about it, my brain just wouldn't compute. Hang on a minute. I'll get there in a second. Let me have a think about it.
This is one that I think that the people watching definitely have by now.
Or turned off. No, but talking about the outfit is, it reminds me, I know a lot of you who I've spoken to like to watch Taskmaster, and it reminds me of Phil Wang's costume in Taskmaster.
It was purposely inspired by.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
know that. I just
choice.
thought everyone wanted, I think he just wanted everyone to see him in a yellow tracksuit that was.
See his Phil Wang.
Yeah, careful. But yeah. So,
come on, Mum.
Could I make it? I probably could make it actually, because it is just a tracksuit, isn't it? Ostensibly, so I probably could make it. And the film is. Oh, what is the film? I had it in my head then. Let's go again.
So it's a revenge film. She wants to.
Oh yes, it's Kill Bill.
Nice.
And.
Lucy Liu, but that's not her.
No, if I'm trying to think of I'm trying to go up, on the billboard who it is.
So she was also in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, she married Ethan Hawke.
Oh gosh, I can't think of it.
Had a daughter who's in Stranger Things called Maya Hawke.
No idea. You're gonna have to tell me.
I'm
you know at home?
I'm trying to think.
Everyone's shouting at me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any clues, but I can't give you any clues. It's Uma Thurman.
It is Uma Thurman.
Right. Come on, Mum.
I know. I am rubbish.
Right. Next one. Because I know a lot of the viewers are a little bit older than myself.
Well, that's not difficult. You're very young.
Yeah. They're at least 19. But yeah, this is a golden oldie. So.
Oh, so could I make this dress? Probably not. They made this dress on the sewing bee, and when they made it, I thought, oh, that actually looks quite tricky. But I'd have a go. I'll have a go at anything, me. So now I'm looking at this. I think I only know 2 films that this particular actress was in. So it is going to be a 50-50 answer, because I'm not 100% sure what film it is in. I just know it is a very famous, iconic moment. And do you know what? I didn't even know that this was an iconic moment in the film. I just thought it was an iconic photograph. So I've learned something new today.
So so I've not seen this film, but the one fact I do have about this film is that you're right. It is a famous photograph, and it appears in the movie, but all the people taking photos of her in the movie are actual press. They purposely got this moment
to look like paparazzi.
To look like paparazzi have caught this actress in a slightly coy moment, and they used it as press to sell the movie, and it worked. So yeah.
Now you'll probably all know who this is. So this is Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Tick. I don't know why I'm so pleased with myself. I think everyone in the whole wide world will know that one. Is it Some Like It Hot? Ah, there you go.
No, it is not. That is my favourite Marilyn Monroe movie. That is a great movie.
Then what's the other Marilyn Monroe film? Oh, what's the other one called that I know? Some Like It Hot. No, can't think. You have to tell me.
So if I had
I love your clues.
if I had eczema starting from now until I was 31, what would I have?
Hey?
So I'm 24 now. If I had eczema or a rash for until I'm 31, what would I have?
Oh, would it be the 7-year itch?
Yes.
That's terrible.
Nailed it.
See, my eczema isn't that itchy.
And that's why you subscribe to So Let's Sparkle, for hot off the press facts like that.
It isn't though.
Right, next one. This is one of my favourite films, and I absolutely love all of the songs and all of the mashups, and whenever me or my sister are feeling a bit sad, we will put this on and have a little bit of a sing-along. And when I was younger, I always did the this lady's parts because my voice had not cracked, and Leah would do Ewan McGregor's parts, and then that sort of switched. And I think that was sort of a I'm getting old moment for Leah. This is when I could actually do the boys' parts of the songs.
It's a great outfit though, isn't it? It's just so beautiful. Really, really lovely. So, and I think it's the kind of juxtaposition between obviously the background and then like the silkiness of her dress. It's just really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. So when I first looked down, I immediately thought it was what's the one with the vampires? Twilight. Because it looks a little bit like the front cover of the book. And so when I had a quick glance down, I thought, oh, it's Twilight. I know that one. And then I was like, oh, no, actually, it's not. And that's definitely not the actress from Twilight either. So it's not Kristen Stewart. Definitely not. I think, well, I'm not 100% sure now, because now you've done that little story of you and Leah. I know what Leah's favourite film to sing along to, and I'm not sure it's the same. So now I'm really confused.
Well, so I gave you a hint. Ewan McGregor's in it.
Yeah.
And you know him.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Broadbent's in it.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Leah's favourite is Chicago.
Not with me. Similar era. This came out in 2001. It had a fantastic cover of Roxanne by The Police done in a tango fashion. Sung by a...
Oh, is it Moulin Rouge?
There we go.
Oh no,
Rouge.
yes, actually,
Yeah.
Leah, yeah, no, it is Moulin Rouge. I do apologise. I always get those two muddled up as well.
Well, I think at the time, like the people, like Catherine Zeta-Jones is obviously in Chicago, and I think like that's her and this the sort of similar styles. They were both sort of very glamorous
Yeah.
leading ladies at the time.
Yeah.
But
No, definitely.
who's this?
Can I have a look at her face again? Because I've forgotten. She looks very different in that, doesn't she?
Yeah, she doesn't normally look like this.
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann went for a very stylized
Yeah.
look.
It's gone out of my head again.
I
do know who it is.
Any other film fans would know that she recently, during COVID, when talking about cinemas, did a fantastic, weird, eerie speech in the middle of an empty cinema about how important like the movie industry was.
Did she?
And everyone like loved it in the film industry. So people got T-shirts of the full speech made, and she became she's already an icon, but she became even more beloved for that. But are you going to get her?
No, it's gone. It's kind of totally gone out of my head. Oh, I don't know. I as soon as you say it, I'm going to know who it is.
It is Nicole Kidman.
It is Nicole Kidman.
I think that's one that, again, a lot of people
will be shouting at the screen.
Right, something a bit different, something a bit new.
I'd love to blame my menopausal brain on this, but I have a feeling that I've pretty much always been like this.
Yeah, this isn't really a change.
It's something that I'd really love to blame on the menopause, you know, like everything else. But I don't think I can. I am honestly so rubbish at remembering names.
Right. So this is a new one.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen this movie.
Cool.
And this is something for the male sewing fans.
Male sewing fans?
Yeah.
Excellent. There's lots of them. Boys sew too.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, I have definitely seen this.
Yeah.
And I do definitely know what film it is, 100%. And I've got two names that are going round in my head.
Do they both have the same first name?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're on the. I know exactly which two people you're thinking of.
Because again,
yeah,
interchangeable name.
So the interesting thing. So my fact about. So the interesting thing about those two people is that they get mixed up quite a lot.
Oh, so it's not just me.
So it's not just you.
Yeah.
They're both. We'll say it because they're both sexy Ryans.
They are very sexy Ryans.
And they're both quite like they're sort of the modern Hollywood leading man, in which they're just, as well as being attractive and charming, and like they're also just very funny, and it's kind of annoying. It's like you're not allowed to have all you can't be endlessly attractive and talented and be funny. Like that's
that's like Hannah Waddingham. That's what I think about Hannah Waddingham. It's just not fair. You cannot be an absolute goddess and be able to sing and be funny and be a fantastic actress. It's just like share it out. It's not fair.
Come on.
So it is. Have I given them enough time?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Barbie movie.
The Barbie movie.
Tick.
Great movie.
And it is Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. First time.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds, I'm assuming. Yes.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling are interchangeable for me. And I know they don't look the same, but in my head, they are the same person.
Right, this one is a very different kind of. This is something that I think Grace would make if she had the once she reaches her full complete.
Are we going goth?
Power. It's less goth, but it's something that I think she would very much love to be able to make. It's let's just show it up. I think some of your audience members are going to struggle with this one, and I think you also might struggle with this one.
Yeah,
but
we all know I'm going to struggle with the name.
It's such a cool costume that I think we have to give it a go.
Oh wow!
So this movie came out in 2015. It got nominated for an Oscar. And a lot of people said that it should have won, and it was sci-fi thriller action. It's not the typical kind of movie that gets nominated for those kind of things. but it's such a good film that it very much deserved it. And the actress in the photo is what I think one of the best working actresses today.
Can I just pan in on her face?
Yeah. So again, this is also as difficult. She's normally a blonde, who is like a lot more recognisable, but with the black dye.
The buzz cut and and the very heavy eyeliner and kind of. Do you know what though? That is a really, really fantastic costume. I love the fact that it's kind of, it almost doesn't look like fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if it's sci-fi, is it kind of set on some kind of alien planet or something?
I mean, it's technically supposed to be our planet. I think,
is it?
But it's a post-apocalyptic version of our own planet. I think I'm not super.
Well, I've definitely not seen this film.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll give you some clues for the film. And I'll give you
okay.
some clues. Do you want me to just fire off on the clues?
Yeah, go with the clues.
So, with the film, this was the first film in the franchise after a long time. So this was sort of like a sequel reboot kind of thing. This film came out in 2015, but Mel Gibson, I believe, starred in a series of these films in the 80s, I want to say.
Oh, okay. Mel Gibson.
I think it's Mel Gibson.
Okay.
And he's very angry.
Is it the Mad Max one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know they did this version.
So this is Mad Max Fury Road.
Right.
Weirdly, who has the same director as the animated film Happy Feet, which
very different.
Versatile, yeah.
Very, very different.
This actress is South African. She's won an Oscar. I can't currently think of films that you would have seen her in.
Okay, so it's not who I think it is.
You might.
Oh.
So her first name sounds like a nickname you'd give to the king, and her second name sounds like a bird. So as opposed to Charlie's Heron, you get
what?
Charlie's Theron. I was struggling with that one. That was a bit rogue.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going to get that one. Mm-hmm. It wasn't who I thought it was. So.
Who did you think it was? If you don't mind me asking.
I thought it was who is the blonde that was it? Sharon Stone.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that. Like Sharon Stone's a bit older. I thought you were going to say Demi Moore because it looks a bit like Demi Moore in G.I. Jane.
Well, Demi Moore. Demi Moore is quite a bit older as well.
Yeah. Right. Next one. Let's go with a. Let's go for a lighter one. Let's go for a lovely one. Let's do something.
Let's go lovely.
That Mum's definitely going to know this film, but she's probably going to struggle with the actor's name.
Surprise, surprise. That's not going to surprise anyone, is it?
I think a lot of people will, but I think we need to. He's already been given credit for this role, but we need to give him a bit of credit for it.
Okay, so we're going to put him out there.
He's already quite famous, but
I'm on board with that.
Because this is a voice role. He doesn't get his plaudits for it enough. So that here we are. Now we absolutely love this little guy.
We do.
And you've seen Wonka, haven't you?
Yes.
Which is directed by the person that directed these two movies.
Me and Simon went to see Wonka on our date night last night, and one of the things that we said when we were kind of chatting about it afterwards was it was very Paddington. I think you all know this is Paddington.
Yeah,
it was very Paddington, and that was one of the reasons why we really enjoyed it, because it was really, I mean, we love going to the cinema and love seeing all types of genre of film, but I think a good family film just makes everybody feel good, and it definitely had that feel about it. It was silly enough that it was kind of a bit grown-up silly, but also family friendly silly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. Actually,
So a little bit
it's a
on
good
the
film.
outfit.
Yeah, well, you can't beat
Classic.
it, can you?
Yeah.
Classic coat. I'd love to make myself a little duffel coat. Actually, I would quite like to make myself a duffel coat. Or maybe for you, I think you'd quite like a duffel coat.
I would love a Paddington duffel coat. And now to the actor. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but so he's in James Bond. He's in the new James Bond.
See, I always thought that Jim Broadbent was the voice of Paddington.
I think Jim Broadbent's in one of the Paddington films.
He is. But I always thought, but before I'd seen those ones, I always thought that he was the voice because it's a really kind of, it's one of those nice voices. It's like Stephen Fry's voice. It's like who's the other guy? You know, he's just got a really lovely, and Jim Broadbent, he does a lot of the audio books as well, doesn't he? That he's just got that nice, I'm not saying he's boring, but he's got that voice that's very calming and very soothing.
It's a fairly like sort of neutral English voice, but it's charming in that way.
Yeah,
like, I think that's Americans really love it because it's that sort of typical understanding of what an English person sounds like.
Yeah,
and so
very charming.
To try and give you a bit of help, have you seen the BBC adaptation of the? Is it called This Is Gonna Hurt? The Adam Kay book. So he plays the lead character.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Was he in Sex Education?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what is his name?
So
is it Anthony something?
No, his first name is one of my cousins.
Okay.
Ben. Yeah. And
that was quite good because that was 4 to choose from.
If you really want someone as something, and you look at a star, and you really want it,
yearn,
and you do it when looking at a and then you're really certain about something.
Guaranteed.
No, and you're really certain about a brand of deodorant.
Really certain.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So Ben.
We're sure.
There we go. We got there.
I didn't know that was his name, but I did. Yeah, I've seen him in quite a few things actually.
Right.
Now I know his name.
The next one
that I'll forget tomorrow. The
next one is a beautiful, beautiful dress. I've not seen this film. But
have I seen this film?
I think you may have actually. It's.
Is it a me film?
I don't really get along with the director of this film.
Oh, okay. I have seen this film.
Won lots of awards, and it is based on a ballet. So,
yes,
I was told many things about it when it first came out by my friends who love
this ballet. Is an absolutely fantastic costume. It's absolutely beautiful. And would I want to make it? No, because of all the toil. Because of all the tool. Definitely not. No, I have definitely seen this film, and actually me and Auntie Tracy and Nanny are going next week to the theatre to see another, not this one, but another ballet, the Nutcracker. So, because it's Christmassy in it, so that's quite nice. Nice. But yes, I have to say, I know both of the answers to this.
Yeah.
And Star Wars is the reason that I know both of the answers to this.
It's Padme.
It's Padme, yeah. So it is Black Swan and it is Natalie Portman.
Nice. Locked in.
In there. Yeah, you see, if it's gonna be a Star Wars link, then that's I'm I've got more of a chance, haven't I?
So this one, there are 2 actors in this image.
Cool.
The costume, we're only focusing on the actress.
Right.
But I reckon you'll be able to name both of these people. So just freestyle, do it. Show off. Yeah.
Do you know what? When you said you were going to do famous costumes, and that you were, you know, the kind of premise of what we was going to do, I was having a think. I was thinking, oh, what ones would you do? And I did think of this film, but I didn't think of this costume.
So I had two. I had two from this film, and I chose.
Can I guess what
one.
the other one was?
Go on.
Was it the spotty dress?
Yes.
So the polo? Yes.
Yeah, that was what I was going to go for initially, but I just think this is a much more sort of classic. And the reason, so I am not the biggest fan of this film, but I sort of fell in love, then hated it, and fell in love and hated it, and I'm still not sure where I stand on it, because I did a large chunk of my dissertation on this film.
Yeah.
So I've watched this film quite a lot of times, and
I've watched this film quite a lot of times,
and so I watched it as a kid, and kind of like a boy does. It's like, oh, girly, but then it's like, actually it is a good film, but it's also slightly problematic, and it hasn't aged well. It hasn't aged super well.
No,
but I think the performances from one of the actors in this image is absolutely spectacular. And I think the male actor in this image is awful in this film. I think he's so one note, completely bland, just looks like a deer in headlights for the entire movie. But can you name the film?
I can. It's Pretty Woman, and the actress wearing the beautiful dress. And by the way, I would love to be able to make something like that. I'd also love to have the body to be able to fit into it, which is both unlikely. And that is Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Nice. I'm
quite impressed with myself. Although, do you know what? If I suddenly don't know the names of those two people, I think something's gone wrong.
Right. So this costume is so iconic, I had to put it in. There's not much craftsmanship to it. It's very much
it's just an
iconic costume.
Yeah.
And like you can't go wrong with this.
Yeah.
Similar to Shaun of the Dead, this is one that like men who want to dress up for Halloween but don't want to put much effort in. This is a classic.
So it's a
of
good
this
one.
But yeah, this is another oldie, and I think Mum deep down will know both of these things, but whether she can.
I can tell you now, I've never seen this film.
You've never, I've never seen it either, but it's such an iconic image.
Yeah, I've never seen this film.
The image I'm showing is black and white as seen in the film, but as seen on like the photography for the film, but it is obviously it's red, the white top, red jacket, blue jeans. It's we know what we're looking at. It's
but I've never seen this film.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I look at it, all I can think of is the Levi's advert.
Yeah, well, I think Levi's made quite a bit of money when this film came out. It's very much sort of one of the instigator for making jeans cool.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I don't know. But as far as making my own jeans, I have had a go at making. I've used a few jeans patterns. Made Leah a pair of jeans. They were quite cool. And I'm hoping to do a jeans course actually next year. So might be able to make some jeans.
Do you not know this one?
I don't think I do.
So the actor has two first names.
Can't be trusted.
Can't be trusted. His second first name is the head of like an American school.
James Dean.
There we go.
It is James Dean. Is it James Dean?
It's James Dean.
Oh, there you go.
And then we have the film. I can't think of a clue. It's A Rebel Without a Cause.
Rebel Without a Cause.
It's an absolutely.
I did actually know it was Rebel Without a Cause, but I knew I'd never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
This is another film that we both love, I believe.
It is. So, I mean, this is again when I was kind of, teenager, early 20s. This would be a lot of what people would dress up in, like you say, lazy male dress up, go to, because it is just a band t-shirt, isn't it? And and a waistcoat over the top.
But what I love about the character on the left here is that obviously that was a regular shirt that is being ripped, and but I think that's sort of very kind of like feminine, kind of like sort
for
of
its time,
for its time, kind of man wearing, sort of is essentially turned into a crop top.
Yeah,
and
it's very uni.
Yeah, I really like. I think if
style.
I was to dress up,
Yeah,
I would go with that iteration of.
Yeah.
I believe that's Bill.
Yeah. So the film, I know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Yeah.
And I am not 100% sure of the guy on the left.
Mm-hmm. I just need the guy on the right.
Do you just need Keanu Reeves?
There we go. Our boy Keanu.
Yeah, I love Keanu Reeves. He's lovely. Is his name not Woody Harrelson, that's all completely different.
Just double checking.
I can't think of his name.
So it's
no, go on, tell me.
His surname is a season.
Just tell me.
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter. No, it's not who it's not who I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit tough.
Yeah.
For you to get, but yeah, well done. I think you did pretty well there.
Yeah. How did you do? Did you do better than me? I hope so. So, just a bit of fun for our Vlogmas. I thought it might be quite nice for, because Vlogmas is 24 days of December, so that I get to spend a little bit of time with my boy. And also do the vlogs for you. We thought we'd do it together.
My boy!
My boy!
This is my boy! My boy!
Aww. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to sparkle.